everyone, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are in low Earth orbit with the Tremonia station and, of course, a Mark V Shuriken. Last time, Val brought this up solo despite a near engine failure and low fuel to bring supplies and to collect 2 crew members from this orbital station and return them safely, quote-unquote, to the Earth. We're going to EVA scientist Alyssa Sazdancia. Anyway, I think this is her first mission because she has not ranked up yet. She's still level 0, so I think when we bring her home, she will rank up to level 1. So I think we should just go ahead and get her that well-deserved promotion after Lord knows how long of being in orbit. Oh boy, is she going to be able to get to that door? I hope so. Somebody has to get in that door. I have done you all the great favor of transferring over the life support and refueling the shuttle off camera because there's no point in watching me move more silly resources around. Whoop. Slow your roll there. Bunk, wedge, grab. Oh, come on. Forward. Yes! She's in and safe, despite knocking her head around a little bit. No big deal. Alright, and I think we're going to leave scientist John Oliver and engineer Bill Kerman to staff the station. It is not doing much. They're pretty much just on microgravity vacation. We will be sending another flight up to collect the last 2 from this station soon, before we decide what the next step for the station is, exactly. So, Nina will EVA. She was being systems engineer up here in the cupola. I think everybody else on this station already received their first promotion. They were all already rank 1. They will probably gain no experience from this flight, but, you know, hey, that's fine. Alright, let's guide you very carefully past the solar panels and into the door of the shuttle. That would be more excellent than not. Oof. Nice. Right. Now the shuttle door is a little fickle. Sometimes it's hard to grab on. And in fact, flings Kerbals out into space. We would like to not do that today. Board. Yes. Got her. Alright. And so now that all the other logistical things are done, and our crew is very happy, we're going to go ahead and undock the shuttle. We just need to move it down to a less than 400 kilometer orbit to fulfill our contract. I think we got to sit there for like 12 days, and then we'll try to bring them home. Yep. Undock. RCS and stability control on, and let's go ahead and just pull ourselves away. Very good, Val. Thank you very much. You did an amazing job with this flight. We had a performance loss on one of our HG3s that not only halved the thrust, but nearly quartered the ISP. So a shuttle that normally has a whole lot of margin had suddenly very little, and we had to rely on our AJ-10 orbital maneuvering system to round out our orbit. He handled it quite well. Oh, that's just pretty. I'll take it. Yeah, that's the first space station I've ever built that I'm actually kind of proud of it. And it looks like a good space station. I mean, I know it's not like awesome, but for me, in my low tierness of space stationitude, that's pretty good. Alright, on with the mission. So let's Yeah, we don't want to be relative to target. We don't want to be relative to service. We want to be relative to orbit. Get ourselves angled into retrograde. This tank is empty now, but we are going to deorbit it and then jettison it before reentry, because shuttle is not capable of carrying absolutely anything back from orbit, as we have discovered once before. Okay, good. It looks like burning retrograde is going to take us right past the station. Fantastic. Okay, that looks like it might be off-angly enough to avoid a collision. But we'll start with the RCS. Like I said, all we have to do is be below 400 kilometers on all counts, but above 200 or so. Yeah, we're going to clear it. So we don't have much of a burn to perform here. Yep, 391, that'll suffice. Everybody wave. Yeah, I must have had KSP been running for way too long because, oh boy, that frame rate is just not being very cooperative. Alright, Rosalina Memorial Station will probably need a resupply sometime soon. Tremonia Station is set for 3 years. We can, I don't know, if they were actually doing anything, we could ignore them for 3 years, but I think the staff there is probably better spent getting more qualified researchers out to the moon, where we actually have a lot of science data to collect and work with. So I think that is our next goal, is to cycle some of the crew from our lunar station and bring down others, namely another scientist. Although we do need to keep an engineer on staff to move science equipment around to the rover. We still need to do another trip with that to get a full payout. And of course, bring more life support, bring more staff. So we've got some upgrades to perform there, but that'll be coming up later, I guess. Anyway, we need to warp around to our periapsis. Our time to periapsis is 48 minutes, and then make a corrective burn to bring our apoapsis down below 400 kilometers. So that we can complete this contract. Oh, 13 minutes. Wait. Yeah, time to periapsis. Well, I just had a huge brain fart. Alright, well, we're within 2 minutes, so we're just going to go ahead and get ourselves turned around. Your charge is staying topped off. That's perfect. College that AJ10. Light it up. There we go. 392 by 390. Let me just verify the contract is being honored. Apoapsis below 400 kilometers. Apoapsis is below 400 kilometers. What are you doing? Alright, well, I'm going to take a quick save and then do a reload, and we'll see if that doesn't check the box. Here we go. Alright, looks like it loaded okay. Yes, and the box is checked. 11 days we get to spend here. No big deal. So, let's focus on Earth to avoid our epilepsy. And time warp just as fast as we can. And at this point, the crew has busted out the GameCube or something. It's just like 11 days to kill, and I'm sure they have some fascinating stories to swap from station life and things going on in Earth and other bits of the program. I mean, I could only assume, right? Oh no! I forgot to deploy the solar panels. I am really dumb. Oh, that was really dumb. Yeah, and I bet you that fuel cell ran out of Fuels to sell. Yeah, all that liquid hydrogen just plain gone. All right. Well, while we are here, liquid oxygen, we can go ahead and dump that. Dead weight anyway. Go. How long do we have? 9 more hours. What's our charge looking like now? Come on. Nope. Thank you. Alright, good. We are showing us a positive charge. Actually, that might be fairly optimal. No, sun exposure 0.44. Yeah, I totally meant to turn off the fuel cell and then turn them back on later, namely during descent. I guess that would be really unsafe, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're about to cross back into the nighttime side, so this should be interesting. Just like 9 more orbits. Well, it does not look like they're bleeding out to 0, so there's that. Why is our counter not running? Come on, really? This is what we're going to do today? Quick saving. I'm really scared that if I reload, that counter is going to... Jeez. Yep, not running. Okay. Loading again. Alright. Come on, contract. Yeah, we're down to an hour. I think. Was that counter running? No. Really? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have to restart the game. Alright. Well, we are back with our Shuriken. Our crew is intact. Our counter is counting. I've tried to fix a few other things in the meantime, but it looks like we are back on mission for this one. We've just got about 32 some odd minutes to kill. We'll try to do that in time warp while we can. How's our electric charge looking? We are charging. That is excellent. Hopefully we'll have enough battery to get home. 5 more minutes. All right. I should be taking a look at our flight path here. All right. Deorbit when ready. How are things looking here on the daytime side as far as... oh, dude. Yes. It might be daytime by the time we get there, but our flight path... where do we go? There we are. Takes us right over Cape Canaveral. That is awesome. We're going to shoot for it again. I mean, and by shoot for it, I mean, man, we got to go right now. Add maneuver. That's 45 seconds away. Oh, boy. I am in no way prepared for this at all. So, oh, boy. If we wait in orbit, we might be off. And if we come in... I mean, that is coming in kind of steep. But it is going to be rotating away from us, so actually I'm going to take a quick save, and we're just going to go for it. That's 139 meters per second? Really? Wow. And hopefully we will not bounce off the runway or drastically overshoot or anything else this time. Although we will be getting a little bump to our available Delta V once we ditch this empty container. And I will probably be purging a lot of other things also. But, yeah. 3 seconds to make this burn. AJ-10 ullaged in. There's an ignition. Oh, come on. Get on the node, dude. Why are you insisting on being such a problem child today? Alright, I need to do this from the map view. Yeah, it just wants to wander wherever it wants to wander. That's fine, fine. We are coming in from a little bit higher of an altitude, and this is going to be a bit steeper of a descent. Oh, come on, stay on the node. So this should be interesting. Hopefully we won't burn up and die. And when that would be good, right? I think that if we come in like this, we should hit ammo over here, and we should be able to carry enough lift to bring us down to Cape Canaveral with just minimal correction. But I think we can hang it. I think we can totally pull this off. Considering, man, if I had just come out of Time Warp a lot sooner, everything would have been a lot better. You know, whatever. Alright, and kill it. 4.5 meters per second left to go. That's not a huge deal. What we do need to do, however, is decouple this node. That's going to get ejected from the bay nicely. And then just make sure all of our fuel is as far forward as it can be. Don't think, yeah, those are going to be empty. This tank here, probably also very empty. Yep, alright, all of our fuel is up here in our crew cabin. A bit less of it than I would like, but I don't know, that's what we have to deal with, I suppose. Alright, contracts, you can go away. F5, let's see if we can't put this down on a runway. That would be extra good. Let's see if we put it on a runway without smashing it. That would be even extra gooder. And while we are back here, let us arm our parachutes, so I tend to forget to do that a lot. Arm parachute will bring up atmospheric autopilot. And we should probably orient ourselves a little better. Oh wait, I did not mean to do that roll, because I forgot we were facing retrograde. Good for me. And rotate it around this way. And now, since our thrusters don't burn off like they used to, we actually will chew through that RCS fuel a lot quicker than usual. So we're just going to have to see how all of this works out. Quick save. Alright, well, here we go. Alright, that looks like Atmo. Still no daylight. Tracked. Tracked. Let's close this up. We can perma-deploy our air brake and get our bellies into the wind and hope it stays put. Be really nice if you just stop that listing off of target thing that you keep doing, bro. Alright, we are gonna up our ambient light adjustment just a bit, give you guys something to look at. Oh yeah, looks like it will be daylight at Cape Canaveral by the time we get there. We're going to have to adjust north just a bit. I will try to do that up here. It's a little less ridiculous. Away we go. Whoa, buddy, what are you doing? Val? Start shutting down a few of these RCS ports. Val. Alright, master switch engaged. What? What are you doing? No, do not. Nose down. Okay. What? Why are you pitching off so badly? Do not roll! Whoa, whoa, alright. Brakes off. This is new? Alright, okay. I don't know what is exploding, but it's not making me very happy about life. Good recovery there, Val. If you could just get that nose up a little bit, that'd make me extra happy. Well, all the engines are intact. Those are the expensive bits. All our crew is still alive. That's the... I don't know, they're worth something, I guess. Maybe we just lost a few thrusters. That's not a big deal. We are down to 50 seconds runtime. And that's, of course, rated against the AJ-10, not the thrusters. They'll run for considerably longer than that. Yeah, it looks like we're climbing already. Where are we? I did not recheck the map for our course. Looks like we're coming across Mexico. Oh boy, we are, I think, certainly going to overshoot by quite a bit. Wonder if that air brake is causing this instability. Oh, I hope we don't have to ditch in the ocean. That is never a comfortable scenario. We're already down to 6.6 kilometers per second. Oh, I haven't done one of these in a while. I think I'm going to be really bad at it. Oh, wow, we're going to get all the way up to 85 kilometers before we start making a descent again. How's our course looking? Yeah, like if we were to fall straight down right now without incurring any more air forces, or aerodynamic forces, wow, we would land right on top of Cape Canaveral. Don't know how well we can make some S-turns. I guess I have to try. Okay, why are your roll commands causing a horrible pitch down? Because I disabled these outboard thrusters. Enable. Enable. So let's see how much damage we could do to our speed without causing a flat spin. Of course, the only reason we got a landing last time. There's some serious braking. Oh man, we've burned off half of our RCS fuel already. I probably should have completely topped off the system before attempting this. Okay, if you could not do that, let's just try throwing our belly into the wind. I feel like we'll have a much better chance of recovering from that than from braking spin. How much of an effect did we have? Not nearly enough. Fun times. Fun times. So hopefully we won't drastically overshoot. We'll have enough room to turn around and come back. Otherwise, we're looking at a splashdown. So these drastic pitches are kind of the last ditch effort and able to slow us down enough to actually hit Cape Canaveral and avoid a splashdown. But it occurs to me that we're going to start taking a lot more fuel into these descents now that we're not burning off most of our thrusters in the first stages of reentry. We chew through fuel a lot faster. And running out of fuel, especially at anything above really 50 kilometers, doesn't really bode so well. Well, we've run out of RCS. And we're going right off the path. Come on. Oh, Val, bring it back. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Lots of good deceleration, though. This is not our flight plan. Oh, if we can keep the G loading low enough. Yeah, unsafe at any speed. Well, I don't understand what's going on visually with this. Yeah, there's a runway. We've already shed 3 kilometers a second in just a couple of seconds. Man, braking is really picking up. We can see Florida here. Oh, come on, come on. Bring it back, Val. Bring it back. Oh, there's too much slowing. Well, I think we're through the meat of it. Now all we have to do is get it back and point it in a safe direction. Master switch off. You're not doing me any good, autopilot. We have electric charge. Why aren't my surfaces responding? Come on, Val, put the nose into it. Oh man, we're down to 500 meters a second. Runway might be our option. Val. Come on. Get that nose down. Almost. Come on, come on, come on. Right there. Come on, come on. Come on, Val. It's like we got a brick in the back and there's nothing there. Come on. No, any of these autopilot functions gonna work? Level it in. Level it in. Yes! Alright, now bring that nose up. Guess we just needed enough air around it to actually do us some good. Come on, bring the nose up, Val. You can do it. Excellent. I don't know about our chances of getting to Florida. Nor do I particularly care to find out at this point. There's a runway over there. We're gonna go land on it. This was horrible. 12 kilometers altitude. I'd say we're well within the safe zone. The crew is alive. The shuttle is intact. I think we're going to be alright. Of course, one of the things I really enjoy about this shuttle is its glide slope is only about 3 degrees or so, which is really effective if you need to have a nice long cross range after a terrible flat spin to hit a runway that's just loosely painted onto things. You actually end up coming in a bit too fast. It's a good plane if it's a bad shuttle. I thought it was a runway. I could be mistaken. Maybe it is not in fact a runway. Maybe this is just a city street. Well, that would be interesting. Oh, do not turn in time warp. Ever, ever, ever. Oh. Too many G's, Val. Alright. Alright, undercarriage is down and locked. We just got some speed to bleed. Current altitude 190 meters. I don't know if we're actually going to make it to that runway, but we're going, or city street, whatever. But we're going to try, because it's still better than a splashdown. That's for sure. $30 meters. Flare it up, Val. Get it to something that resembles concrete, at least texturally. 25 meters. A little more speed to bleed. 15 meters. 9. 5. Rear wheel touchdown. A little bit of bounce. We are pogoing right down the runway. Brakes, 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 brakes. Whoa. Don't spin out. That adjusts for both wheels. It did. Brakes, 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 brakes. Alright. A nice, stable, easy slowdown. You can do it. Alright. Now we can ramp up some of this friction control. If we can get the clicky thing to click on the thing. There we go. And stopped. Let's just lock the brakes on. What did we land? Hey, it is a runway. Look at that. I mean, that's worse than the actual KSP runway. Ha! Take that. We landed on a runway at night after a terrible, terrible flat spin. Thank goodness everyone is safe. That's all that matters. Alright. Whew. We're going to recover the crew. Oh man, I didn't even look to see. Did it give us that contract? Oh, there was a blinky thing up there. So I assume it gave us the contract and we got paid. Thank goodness. Okay, got about 30 grand back. That's not all that bad. It says we're 81.6%. And Alyssa has advanced to level 1. Perfect. No XP gain for either of our 2 crew members. That's fine. Plus 1.2 total reputation. Plus 1.2 to our total You know what I'm trying to say. And that is that this is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.